Not that much ice today. He's checking it out. Oh yeah. How you guys doing? Back at it. Tuesday. Talking shit with the super chats active, super stickers active in case you want to stand out and have your question answered with a higher percentage. Not necessarily 100%, but I'll do my best to get to the paid questions if you do decide to go ahead and do that. This is the only day that I turn on super chats, super stickers, all that stuff. Little Tony hanging out with the fam, just chilling. Been a really good pup, learning a lot, growing fast, and he just, it's the MPVI2 that fell. Fucking relax, kiddo. All right, guys, so today we're going to talk about logging everything, but before we do that, like I like to do a lot, is to say hi to the people that are here, because I appreciate you guys. Jason Freiberg in the house, JD Swag, Angel Jobel, Riley Neufeld, Mr. Drek, 13, Troy Johnson, 305 F-150, local guy, Miami guy, has a truck, has a new Mustang, good guy, we talk a lot on Insta, and he paid a brother. He asked questions, and he goes, before I ask you questions, here's some money. I'm like, I like it. And now we have an ongoing dialogue in the email. Pedro Parra says, saludos from Dallas, Texas. John R., buenos dias. Mr. Drek, Joseph Alvarado, German G, Twisted 500. He said, what did you think about Mike's photography? He goes, that whine mod, the gayest mod I've ever heard of. And if you even consider the whine mod, you should drink all the bleach in your fucking drawer or whatever the fuck it's unbelievably stupid. And I'll explain to you why. Jared Wells in the house, YouTube Corrupt and Free Speech, Second Shift Racing, Daniel, John Cena, Scott N, Bondobird, checking out some chick's ass on the treadmill, Kanye Asada, Jared, we already got Jared, Emilio, George Durante, King B, everyone, all the usual suspects are in the house. How you guys doing? Mike Gruka says, channel support. If you read this out loud, you're gay. You're paying me. So it's all good, brother. So let's get some sound clips out of the way so you guys can just shut the fuck up already because you asked for a lot of sound clips. So I'm going to make sure that we get some sound clips and videos. And my new favorite on the dating channel is the Danger Zone. Yeah, coming at you. So the Danger Zone is great when late 30s woman is single as fucking bougie, and you know she's gonna be single for a while. She's literally in the Danger Zone. Yeah, coming at you. We got. What is this one?
I got fucking diapers. I shit my pants every day. I can't walk. I can't hump.
There you go.
You know?
We got stupid.
Go ahead and kill me, you cocksucker.
Stupid. You tell him, Takashi. Stupid. And then we got my new favorite is man giving milk.
I've been able to latch, but I've not been able to produce any milk. It's okay.
So anyway, how you guys doing? Welcome to the show. Got a couple sound clips out of the way. Thank you. Wow, you guys are fucking way into it. I appreciate you guys. So, the lightning is ridiculous outside. Very bad lightning. Very bad storms. If the power flickers, bye-bye stream. So I'm going to try to get everything in. I apologize ahead of time. If the stream does go down, it's because it's thundering and lightning outside. I lost power twice during work today. I had to put the phone on Wi-Fi, and that was very difficult because this phone's signal is not that good in this apartment. It is Verizon. It's not Metro. It's not Cricket. Verizon, so fuck you. Tony for the win says Joe Jackson. Tony, you got fans. You have fans. You have tons of fans. Great little pup. Love the little pup. He's good. He's good people. So let's talk about logging everything. And yes, I really hate to beg, but if we have 200 people on, we should have at least 100 likes just to make sure that you're engaging in the conversation. I appreciate the people with the super chats. I appreciate everyone that gets on and chats on the chat. But a like is just literally a little thumbs up away, and it helps algorithmically. Okay, so logging everything. What does that mean? I, at least 20 to 30 times a week, get people that say, Alex, I got a problem with the car. I was driving it, and it stalled intermittently. Or it ended up, it's doing this weird surging sound. Hey, I went to the track and it launched like shit. And I don't know why. Hey, you know, Alex, the car's doing this. And what is usually every tuner's response? Did you log it? No, I didn't even bring my N-Gauge, or I didn't bring my MPVI, or I didn't bring my RTD. I just went to the track. understand this, guys. Every time you go wide open throttle sustained, like if you set up a race with somebody and you're going to be wide open throttle sustained for a little while, make sure you log everything, please. Please make sure you log everything. We don't care if it's a 30-minute log. We don't care if it's a 5-minute log. Log it. The N-Gage can log for it can log for hours. You can just have one stupid long infinite log. So if you know you're going to roll race a buddy, you know you're going to go to the track, you don't have to log it the moment you launch. When you turn the car on, start the log. Get used to logging every single little thing. Do not forget to log every single little thing. If you're experiencing an issue, before you send me an email saying you're experiencing an issue, grab it in a log. Hey, Alex, I've been experiencing this intermittent issue where the car stalls when I come to a light. I did happen to grab it in a log. Let me know what you think. It's towards the end of the log. It's towards the beginning of the log. Got a customer right now. Coyote swapped Fox, and he went to the track, and the car has a 2650 blower on it, 6R80. And he says the car launches like shit. It's lazy out of the hole, and then it takes off when it's 60 feet out. Did you data log it? No. Well, let's get off of our ass and start data logging every single issue you have, because I guarantee you, if you're not tuned by us, whoever you're tuned by, they're only going to be able to help you if you data log any condition you have that you want addressed. The idle's a little high. Data log it. Oh, idle's high because you're 15% lean and it wasn't 15% lean 2 days ago. So that means you did something. Oh yeah, I simply cleaned my air filter. Cool. You didn't snug it down properly. You probably left the coupler a little loose. You probably, for whatever freaking reason, took it apart and said, oh, let me just take it apart and clean everything. Oh, your bear fell. Here's your bear. And you end up putting it back together and there's a slight leak, and that's why your idle is high. That's how we can pretty much put 2 and 2 together. We need to see data. You can't go to a doctor and have an arm that looks like an S and say, I think it's broken. And then they don't take an x-ray and they'll say, well, we'll just yank on it and put a cast on it and see how everything works out. I'm not just going to blindly make adjustments to the tune because it might make the problem worse. So you really need to make sure, that you data log every single little issue. Now, on Gen 3, we all know that they have an intermittent idle issue. And the idle issue usually happens when the intake cam falls out of phasing. What does that mean, falls out of phasing? Well, that means that the intake cam literally just stops reading. Like, just stops reading. And it just goes, boop, and it goes down to nothing. And it sounds like a cam-loped idle tune. Yeah, it sounds like a cam-loped idle tune. And you're like, oh, wow, it sounds cam. Maybe Alex sent me a cam tune. No, I didn't send you a cam tune. Usually what that is the oil is ready to be changed, or your intake cam just has a bad phaser, bad tensioner. Who knows? Ford doesn't know how to fix it except to say, yeah, I'm gonna replace the engine. As we saw Austin Maynard do, he said, hey, Ford, he's a tech. He did all the work. He said, look, this thing's legit. The tune's on point. Hell, Alex, send me a bone stock tune. See how everything goes. You're going to fall, Tony. You're going to fall. See how everything goes. And, I sent them a stock tune. And he goes, it still does it. So I'm going to make sure that Ford stays on it to basically, remedy the issue. And they ended up replacing his engine, replacing Soul engine. So please data log everything, as that is the only way we'll be able to help you guys. The only way we'll be able to help. Do not tell me you have to shit, dude. I took you out and you shit. If you have to shit again, you're waiting till 9:30. And he's probably just going to shit right there where he sits, and I'll clean it, but at least it's easy. No big deal. All right, guys. So again, get used to logging everything. Now, finally, in the last 2 or 3 days, I've seen a bunch of people with Whipple supercharged Mustangs install the dumbest mod in the history of mods. I'm telling you, the dumbest mod, and it is called the whine mod. Now, whoever came up with this whine mod, you're a cocksucker. I hate you. This is why. You are making people drill holes, and it's a do-it-yourself kit. And half of these guys don't know what the fuck they're doing. And they're drilling holes wherever. And I've seen people drill holes in the MAF housing. That's right, guys, in the MAF housing. If you want your blower to scream, I have a real easy way of doing it. Throw sand in it. Throw sand in it. Hell, take the filter, open it up, and real easily throw sand in it. Throw sand in it, and you should be good to go. Right? Real simple. If you wanna whine mod because you want to hear your blower scream, throw sand in it. I mean, how the hell do you gay out something that's pretty legit? You want loud? You don't want fast? You want to be noticed? You want to hear whining? I want the opposite. And this is an issue with young guys and really old guys. Guys in the middle, like us, we don't give two fucking shits. We literally don't give two fucking shits if it whines or not. Is it fast? Yes. I'd rather it be quiet. Most people like quiet operating things that are fast, aka the Tesla Model S. Homeboy's getting a little rambunctious, so I'm suspecting you probably got to poo. But you're going to stay. So we'll talk a little bit of shit about that. Talk about the gayest mod ever called the whine mod and logging everything, and then your general questions, and then we'll just go from there. Buddy, you're going to have to stay. You're going to have to stay. You're going to have to stay. Juan Resendez says, good morning. Good morning, Alex. I recommend Brian Luna to have you as a special guest on their new podcast. That's right. Mexico Racing League, a.k.a. Brian Luna, a.k.a. Aces Exhaust in Pasadena, has started a podcast, a legitimate podcast, where they pre-record something and have a bro talk and talk about the industry, talk about whatever. And Brian Luna, if you know his backstory, he's very smart. He's built a business, has an exhaust shop. Obviously, he has a couple of really fast cars, a 7-second blue S550, a 8-second F-150 two-wheel drive. He's very tight with Aldo. He works with his kit. Aldo's kits on both his vehicles. The guy's a Lund dealer. The guy is real well versed as to what's happening in the industry, and he's very smart, and he's very well spoken. And I think you can have some interesting insight into what's happening in the automotive market if he has a legitimate podcast, and he seems to have the setup. He has the two mics, the headset, the green screen, the whole 9 yards, and I think that's actually a very good idea for him to do a half-hour to 1 hour podcast. I think he should do it for 1 hour, but the subject matter, obviously having guests is crucial. He should have guests, and he should have a subject matter, meaning when Brian Luna comes on, he needs to steer the ship, right? This is just advice. Steer the ship. Have an agenda. Talk about that agenda. Stick to it, because you can just devolve into silliness, which is fine, but that's good for like a 3-hour podcast where you just devolve into just stupidity, drink, say dumb shit, and the N-word just starts flying. And I really want you to avoid that. Really, 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 really want you to avoid the N-word in any podcast. You don't get a pass. Mexicans don't get a pass on the N-word. When I hear anyone say the N-word, I'm like, nope. No, you don't get a pass. Stop it. Stop it. You don't get stop. You do not get to say that. I don't care if you're Mexican. So cut the shit with the N-word. But I think he's going to do a really good job because he's a smart guy. He's going to be successful and he's well-spoken. And he has a lot of things to say. He's a good dude. So good luck to him on the podcast. And I'd be there in a heartbeat. If Brian Luna said, Alex, I need you to be here the following weekend, I'm there. No problem. I'll fly there on my dime. Get there, fuck around for a day or two, and support my people. King B302 says, I'm a FedEx driver and I'll be pulling up to houses making deliveries, watching old lives, and Canelo sound clips came on and the customers was laughing like a motherfucker. Thank you. He says, thank you, love you, bro. I guess, where is Canelo? Here's Canelo.
Hey, get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
Andres says, a $2 question, and of course it's a $2 question. Alex, is it possible to bang a 220-pound, big, beautiful woman in a fox body? That's about all you can attract in a fox body. Like, no longer can you roll up in a teal Cobra and make any girl that's halfway decent looking wet. No freaking way. No freaking way you can make a halfway decent looking girl wet in a fox body, even if it's an X275 car, even if it's a Billy Badass ride. It's a fox body. It makes no one wet except old dudes that listen to Rat and let what is the one, Pour Some Sugar on Me? God damn it, I forget. I'm not a hairband dude. I'm straight. But what was the name of that band? I mean, hairband shit. Unreal. 220 isn't big bone. She ain't big bone. I'm 227 right now. What the fuck? She's 7 pounds lighter than me? That's ridiculous. Evan Smith became a member and he says, hi, Tony, how's the family? He's just chewing on the cup holder. Chewing on the cup holder of the car show chair. It's all good, bro. You can do whatever the fuck you want to this chair. I don't care. Joseph Spang says, thanks for the quick help and great whiz on the fixing the diesel idle situation on my boss. Took a bit to capture the hiccups in a log channel support. Gentleman had I believe, a twin turbo or a Paxton Boss 302. He said, I have this weird idle issue. Def Leppard. Thank you, Def Leppard. I'm terrible at remembering gay band names, so we all know you're all gay. Alex Def Leppard, the one-handed drummer. So yeah, he basically said, look, he captured the issue in a log, and I think it's a Paxton Boss, and that's very rare. I rarely see stock throttle body applications have issues, and once he put it in a log, we're able to log idle air, where there's an idle air integrator, and it tells us how much it needs. And I say, here you go. And baboom, you can hear the thunder outside. It's crazy out there. Off topic, but can I get a racks on racks on racks? Let's get a racks on racks on racks. Because actually, did I get rid of it? Every time I play this for more than like 5 seconds, I get copyrighted. So let's get some racks on racks on racks.
Oh! Racks on racks on racks on racks on racks on racks, bitch. Racks on racks on racks on racks on racks.
There, done, because it's gonna get copyrighted. Artura says P51 versus stock airbox. You obviously don't listen to the show. I do not recommend the P51 intake. I think he has a sound clip of me saying it somewhere on his YouTube channel. I think it runs pretty good. That's because I look at the data and I'm like, air load is kind of high. Short trims are a little rich, but I didn't touch the tune from stock. And then when I got actual, and that's E85. So who knows if the E85 was like E90, and it was still skewing the data, right? So then when I said to someone, log it for me on pump gas, that fucking thing was all over the place. I'm like, oh, that's why we log everything on pump gas, guys. Because pump gas is E10, 10% ethanol, pretty consistent across the country, so that at least the fuel trims are tight. That's why when you get a flex tune, you want us, or we want you to be on pump gas so we can data log it and dial everything in on pump gas. Then we can send flex E85 tunes. Boom. Then when you change the cold air intake, what do we say? Get back on pump gas and start all over again, because we're going to have to see, we're going to have to see brand new logs. By the way, Vinyl Freaks and Company became a member. He's been a member for 6 months. He's putty level. Jesus. So he says, hey, Alex, how do you like the new shirt ideas? Cheers to 6 months of membership. And he has the Mint Berry Crunch logo. So this is a defund the EPA shirt. Let me pull up Vinyl Freaks and Company, give them a proper shout out. So Vinyl Freaks and Company, good guys. I gave them the I don't want to say permission, because I don't want to sound like I'm some, Billy Badass or whatever. But let's look at their collection real quick, and I'll show you what I got in the mail the other day, and I think he did a really good job. So obviously we got YDBT stickers. Okay, he's very nice. He made some YDBT stickers. If you guys want YDBT stickers, just hit them up, and you're basically going to get this right here, right? Let me show you the sticker on camera. You're going to get this YDBT sticker. Very simple, easy, nothing too fancy, perfect. He also has a Save Our Race Cars Christmas tree here, little Save Our Race Cars Christmas tree. So yeah, go there, go to their site and check it out. I'll get back on the monitor and show you the collection and what the things that he has provided. So he has a limited edition American flag YDBT t-shirt, $34.99. You guys are, that's pricey. It is limited run, and you got to have a lot of pre-orders to make sure the thing gets stocked up and it's actually start shipping them. We also have a identifies as catted exhaust, Democrat versus Republican. This one we might have to tweak a little bit, because it says Democrat is that car catless, Republican that car identifies as catted. It doesn't make that much sense. Democrat should be that car is catless, no question mark. And Republican should be that car identifies as catted, or it shouldn't be Democrat, Republican. Just take away DEM and REP and say, is that car catted? And you say, no, that car identifies as catted, or something like that. But it's $24.99, and it is the shirt I have right here. Let me show you the shirt. I have it on my lap right now. So here we go. And I like the logo. I like the little YDBT, little kind of shredded look there. These shirts are so comfortable, guys. They're next level shirts. They're super comfortable. So there you go. Have them right here. I really appreciate what he did for me. He didn't have to do any of this for me. And I understand you guys wonder, oh, Alex, can you get some and give me this? I have nothing to do with the making of these shirts. It's all them. I just want to give them a shout out. So if you want shirts, go there. Go to their collections page. Hit YDBT. And if you want to order shirts, have at it. Wow, we got a lot of people. Actually, that's great how it tells me how long you guys have been a member. And look, I think some of you got Ryu on your 7-month little icon next to your name. Awesome. Here we go. So I do like the shirts very much. The Dem Republican. Just get rid of the politics because I don't want to walk around with a shirt that has any politics in it. Eminem says, "Hey Alex, might be a stupid question, but I have to ask. Will I need a retune for a one-piece Driveshaft on a 15 GT M6? Love the context and love Tony. Tony's a good pup. He is just sleeping. I'll give you a better look at Mr. Tony. He's just ready to pass out. Ready to pass out. He's giving you those like I'm about to pass out eyes. No, you don't need a revision for a Driveshaft. Why would you need a revision for a Driveshaft? What in the tune needs to be modified? What sensor is the Driveshaft responsible for? No. None. So no tune needed for a Driveshaft. Joseph Spang says, I'm sorry, Matt 2011 GT, been a member for 7 months, says, it never fails. Replace my lower control arm and the stock bolts were frozen. Air hammer no go. So 9 Sawzall blades later, I was like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. So Joseph Spang says, Hellion Twin Turbo Balls. Also, friendly highlighted reminder to like this video if you're watching to support the most informative Mustang YouTuber. Thanks. I appreciate that little ghost like in there. I appreciate that very much. And Leo50 became a member, Bitcho level member. I appreciate everyone that's becoming members. That is a nice, steady stream of income, and I appreciate it highly. Trust me. So here we go. YouTube Corrupt. Actually, YouTube Corrupt put up a link as to where to join. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Mohamed Baez says, hello Alex, good evening. What do you think is best power adder for 373 MT82 Gen 2 on a 28-inch tire, roughly 700 horsepower? I only road race it in Saudi Arabia, by the way. 700 horsepower, where you're going to want the quickest run up to 700. Meaning instant power, instant torque. If you're on a 60 roll or whatever the fuck you guys do, I don't know what the fuck you do. If you do the side-to-side shit, or if you load 7 of your boys in a Mercedes-Benz and go left, right, and fling it around so arms start flying, the quickest way to get there is in my opinion, believe it or not, a 2.3 TVS. 700 horsepower is easily attainable. And the 2.3 TVS from Roush, because they're the only people that still make it, is violent at any boost level. It whips up really quick. It gives you tons of torque really fast. I think the Whipple has a slight delay, especially at that power level where the pulley size is big. But a TVS, due to the rotor pack, due to the design, due to everything, the power delivery is a flat torque curve and it hits fucking hard. But if you guys are doing top end racing, I'm saying way the fuck in the top end. Honestly, it's hard to beat turbos. It's hard to beat turbos, and it's hard to beat a Paxton or a Vortex supercharger, because when you look at a power curve on a graph, it just keeps going straight up, whereas the TVS drops off after about 7,000 RPMs. But if it's on a roll and you want to get the dude on the hit, it's hard to beat the power delivery of a TVS. The Whipple's fine, the 2.9, the 3.0, the Gen 3, Gen 5, Gen 78. You know, if you want to wait 38 weeks from, have at it. But honestly, a 2.3 TVS, in my opinion, at that power level, again, at that power level, is King Daddy, in my opinion. YouTube Corrupt by free speech gave me $5 for no reason, even though he's a mod and he doesn't have to give me anything, and he is already a supporter, a member. He does not have to give me money, but I appreciate the sentiment, brother. Ezekiel Arispe? What a name. What's the boost limit on ID 1050s on E85 2018 Whipple car? Channel support. Let's go to the injector dynamics calculator. It's like an injector. Injector dynamics, let's say fuel flow calculator. Is it a fuel flow calculator? Yeah, fuel flow calculator. Okay, here we go. So let's go to the injector dynamics fuel flow calculator. All you have to do is type that in. So engine displacement in liters, 302. Number of cylinders, 8. Valves per cylinder, 4. Boost, Let's do 15 psi. Lambda at watt 0.79. Lambda at idle 1.0. Ethanol percentage 85%. Fuel pressure 55 psi. Cam aggressiveness, let's do a medium 5. Let's do a 4 because it's a stock. Boost reference 1-to-1. Submit. So we're gonna do, yeah. I think it might be 45. That might change everything. So we'll see. 45 psi. Let's do 50 to have a more general thing here. Okay. Engine displacement. What? What the fuck? Liter. Oh, liters. I'm sorry. I fucked up. 5 liters. Here we go. Submit. Okay. So right here in green is ID1050X. So right here in green, so duty cycle at 5,000 RPMs is going to be 60, and you're going to be at 7,500 RPM, 15 PSI, you're going to be at 88% duty cycle. So let's add 2 more PSI. Here we go. So at 7,500 RPM, you're going to be at 94% duty cycle. Let's go to 18 PSI. And at 7,500 RPM, you're going to be at, you're pretty much going to be done at about, I want to say anything above 16 to 17 PSI, you're in the, you know what you're in the? You're in the, yeah, you're in the danger zone, baby. Yeah, exactly. So you got to be careful. Okay. And the nice thing is it shows you ID 1300Xs. ID 1300Xs are fucking chilling. You know, I mean, it's not really chilling, but let's see what 25 PSI produces. All right, this bitch is out. It's done at 6,500 RPM. 1300s are done at about 7,500 RPM. I don't want to be like 80% duty cycle. And then you got 1700s are fucking not even, they're laughing at you. They're like, ha 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 ha, venga aquí cabrón, whatever. And the 2000s, you can pretty much infinite. You know, let's do 35 PSI. Fuck it. Boom. So yeah. So this is a nice calculator to be able to help you figure out how much injector you need based on your goals going forward. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how it works. So that is the best way to do it. Teaching you visual learning. Go there and do it. What's up, Alex? Stopping by to see if you got the PayPal donation and message I sent you. No. Have a great day and catch the replay after work. Let's go to PayPal. Coming at you. Let's see if I got paid. Because if you send me a PayPal money and then you ask a question in PayPal, I'm never going to see it. You need to like email me with a screenshot saying, by the way, I sent you a little donation and I'd like to know if you can answer some questions. And then that's when I'm prompted to go check. So you know my email, everything is on there. Okay, there is some money in there. And this is from Mandeep Singh though. It's someone else. And there's Jared Jimenez. Are you Jared Jimenez? I'm not sure. Mr. Mustang, are you Jared Jimenez? Send me an email, send me a screenshot, and we'll talk. We'll go from there, brother. Oh my God, he went to the danger zone. If you have over 17 PSI with 1050Xs on E85, yeah, I'm gonna blow my shit up. Fuck my car. I'm too cheap to buy 1700s. Yeah, yeah. I can't play too much. It'll get copyrighted. Matt760 in the house. Shee! 508 Josh gave me $20. JD Swag gave me some money for ice cream. Alex Cadell became a member. Kyle Brandon says 7 months down, 7 million to go with the Ryu tag. And now we're going to get to Matt760. What's up, Alex? CJ and Cams has my girl moving, even in the heat. I'm getting you some final logs, probably tonight when it cools down. Shifts are money on the last revision. Thanks again. Matt Anderson, Matt760. He ended up going CJ and Cams because he's a good listener, a loyal guy, got rid of his stuff, and he said, let's go Cams. Let's go. I think he's got a PMAS call there, if I'm not mistaken. And he's got CJ. And, dude, the shifts are like 76, 7,700. Like on the fucking money. I hope he goes out there and starts gapping people. And I hope it's worth it. Let me know how it goes, bro. Let me know how it goes because I always wondered how CJ setups run with, because you saw what you were draggy testing before. So if you want to send me some draggy hits and see what it makes versus what you used to, because I'm sure you have some of those videos saved up, Just give me a heads up, and then we'll go from there. We'll take a look at it. It'd be nice to see. Post that link. What link? Google Injector Dynamics Fuel Calculator. Here we go, Bo. Boom, 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 boom. And here, copy paste into the chat. Bam! Injector. You're welcome, Injector Dynamics, for sending people to your site. All of a sudden, they're going to go, I don't know why we got a bunch of traffic to this site. I don't ask for anything. But yeah, Matt760, my pleasure. I mean, look, he paid the revision, got the cams in, got the TJ installed, got the shifts on point. Got to support people like that. There's a guy in Houston that did the same thing, but he doesn't have the cams. So he's trying to get into the 7s NA. So Matt Anderson, if you absolutely get to the 7s NA, send me a draggy and I'll send it to this guy and I go, I will give you this guy's tune if you get cams and it'll run this number. Yeah, that was me, Jared. I'll screenshot it and send it over to your email. Thank you, Mr. Mustang, and we'll have a conversation there. That'll work. What's up, Alex? Sweet, you get the Danger Zone sound clip. I did. Alex, can you program my car to play Danger Zone through the speakers when it starts running out of fuel? That is great. Imagine you're wide open throttle, you're racing your friends, and you do a 3-4, then you hear it come to the speakers. Uh-oh, better let off the gas because this thing's gonna get in Danger Zone. Homeboy, what's up? I know, no, see, last time, you didn't pee, did you? No, it's good, good. Last time you did this, you farted in my face so many times, bro. So many times. Oh, you're falling. Oh, hey, you got it. He just wants to bite on this fucking cord. Bro. Need to chill. All right. Oh, Kyle Brandon dropping the balls. I feel the need for speed. It said Dan Zomer, and Hunter Walker says, missed me question. What are you, a pirate? You missed me question, you son of a bitch. Where is Hunter Walker? Vortec V3JT going on next weekend. Clutch next. Would you do gears first to 331 or save for the 4? Damn, I'd do the gears first. 331 is going to be necessary with a boosted setup because you're going to be going through the traps close to going into 5th. That's going to be difficult. Yeah. There we go. Playing with him a little bit and he calms the fuck down. Yeah, I would do 331s first before the 4 Innovations fuel system. Alex, for your pocket, kind sir, hope you are well, and as everyone here. So who got me the Nintendo Switch? I appreciate you. I don't know what it is. I'll start playing with it tonight. But someone got me a Nintendo Switch. Thank you so much. It just showed up to Power by the Hour. Someone sent me an Xbox and a Nintendo Switch. I love video gaming stuff. I have some stuff in the background. I have multiple TVs, and I'll just set them all up and just have video game shit playing in the background as the new background. Fuck it, why not? But thank you, Kyle Brandon. You've been a long supporter. You and Matt 2011 GT seem to be the top dogs in the chat until Daniel Green drops 5 hundo and makes you guys feel kind of badly. But I appreciate you guys being on. King Daddy Kyle Brandon says YouTube corrupt. Highway to the road out zone. The rod out zone. Opinion on Walbro Hellcat pump as a replacement for a stock pump on the 2012 S197 E85 and turbo kit. No. Dude, why do people think they can get away with a single pump, stock line, no return, no regulator on E85 boosted? Stop being cheap. Buy a 4 Innovations twin pump fuel. Do I have to go to 4 Innovations site and build you a fuel system? I might have to go to 4 Innovations site and build you a fuel system. You're going to spend over 2 G's, son. You're going to spend over 2 G's. And if you can't afford it, this game is not for you. But Alex, when's it going to start running out of fuel with a Hellcat pump? Dan Zomer gave me $10. Thank you, sir. Mike's Garage in the house. Yeah, 243 likes out of 377 viewers. Viewers are way down. That's okay. That is okay because I do a show every freaking day. So it's all good except Saturday. The Switch was me. I had to. King Daddy is sending me money and fucking gaming consoles. What are you guys doing? I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, Kyle. Seriously, I might have to fuck him. He's given so much to this show. I might have to have sexual intercourse with Kyle Brandon. By the way, I'm giving though. If I'm giving, I'm getting hard. See, let me work that out in my head, right? So if you're gay and you get hard for booty, male booty, like you're gayer, right? If you get hard for male booty. But if you're simply blowing the dude and you're not excited, are you gay? Like, are you gay if you blow the dude and not get hard? Or are you gayer if you get hard for booty, male booty? Let me know, guys. Let me know in the chat. Alex Daily, like button. Thank you very much. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Dude. Stop. Jesus Christ. Goddamn, Alex is going to have to give that cooling. I'm going to have that cooling. Hey, Cal, how you doing? Hey, Alex, how you doing? Yeah, thanks for all the super chats and the Switch and the Xbox S Series.
Now, ladies, remember, grapefruit is also a fat burner, so you're actually losing weight while you're sucking his dick.
I never use that one here. As long as you say no homo, it's not gay. That's right. As in you say, bro, I'm about to... This is what I'm going to say to Kyle Brandon. Hey,
get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
That's me saying I'm going to give you sex, but I am not gay. Exactly. That's going to go down. And then you can give milk to our baby.
The baby has been able to latch, but I've not been able to produce any milk. Okay.
Oh my God, what is happening? As my boys in the military say, as long as you wear boot bands, it's not gay. Now, for those of you in the military, I had a conversation with the guys at work today. Most of the guys at work have been in the military. In my life, I have... You're gonna fall. In my life, I have never seen a foreign penis. I have never seen a penis that wasn't my own in person. Ever. School, nothing. Y'all in the army, you guys are butt-ass naked all together. Think about that. I just joined in. What the fuck is happening? What did I just join into, says Kyle Redden. You gotta say no homo and you're good. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Brandon? Good. How you doing, Alex? Hey, no homo. Oh, yeah, coming at ya. Come on, I'm not gay. I'm not gay at all. No homo. No homo. Absolutely not. Nope. You step into the danger zone with the bitch.
Remember, grapefruit is also
If somebody is listening to this in their car, they're like, what the fuck is happening? It says danger zone, Price is Right. I thought it's slurping. What is happening? Just don't make eye contact with the dude. Just don't make eye contact. You're gonna be in trouble because you can't get down from there. You won't be able to get down from there, I guarantee it. No eye contact. No mames, güey. I hope this episode doesn't get taken down. Me too. I don't think so. Even if the danger zone clips, I have to trim them out because I want to monetize this one. Even if I have to trim them out, it'll just be a whole bunch of skips throughout the whole episode. Like, hey, how you get? Like I'm just somewhere else totally. Juan Resendez. So it looks like I'll be getting a 6R80 Mamalona pretty soon. Aldo Whistle. Oh, he coming. Damn, puti. You crazy, bicho. Tú te estás loco, cabrón. Cabrón, tú estás loco. Okay, he's probably going to shit right on my lap. I just walked into the live. Pride Month passed already. I am in my car. Alex having too much fun with these sound clips. Have my windows down and traffic is starting hard. Bro code, not your zip code. It's not gay. Insert Shawn Michaels entrance song. Wait a minute. Why? Shawn Michaels entrance song? I might have to download this shit. What is Shawn Michaels' entrance song? Oh, yeah.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy.
Yeah. They better not copyright that shit. Gay for pay. Don't make eye contact. Just sent you over the email. Thanks for the show, Alex. All right, let's do it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's do it together. I'm dying here. I'm dying. Let's do it together. Let's answer the gentleman's question live because he did pay. He went through PayPal. So what the hell? Why not? All right. Let me see. Okay. And he didn't send no fucking email. I don't know what email you sent it to, but it's ydbtforlife@gmail.com. So it is not on my email at all. So I don't know who the fuck you sent that to. Some guy's like, who the fuck is this guy asking me about Mustangs? Alex, what are the dimensions of your picture poster of the red car behind you? All right, fuck it. Let's check. Come on, buddy. They want to know the dimensions of the big old poster. All right, so here we go. Gotta put Tony in the crate. Coming at you. All right, so we got this is probably gonna fall. Hot dang, hot diggity. Hot diggity. Okay, so we got shit. 52. Whoa. 52 by 40. 52 by 40. It's a big one. It's a big one. I had to put Tony back in his crate because he was getting a little too rambunctious. Probably got to go take a shit. But 52 by 40 coming at you. Dropping those Kenny Loggins on those asses makes it not gay. Got it. I love this show, says Matt 211 GT. Someone clip that song with the sucking sound so I can play it while gapping Hellcats. Oh, bro. $20 is $20. I love it. So, Alex, what size pulley and mods do I need for a Roush TVS Gen 1 6R80 stock long block with Lund, of course, to make about 580 to 600 wheel? 79 millimeter. Almost every 79 millimeter pump gas 6R80 car with a Roush TVS and a 120 millimeter cold air and a twin 65 at least throttle body makes about 618 to 620 because 6R80 cars don't show a lot of power, but all you need is a 79 millimeter pulley, sir. Tyler Springham says, I sold my S550 due to EPA stuff coming. Bought an S2000 because I'm gay. Should I get beadlocks for it to go 14s? Absolutely. Because if you're not fast, might as well look good. And you know what? I came to that realization about NA guys. They're not fast, but the car looks good. That's why they get beadlock wheels. They're not fast, but the car looks good. Congratulations. Played yourself. You're in the staging lanes and you're looking at this beautiful, like lightning blue or beautiful car with $5,000 set of wheels. Yeah. Legit, like $5,000 set of wheels and tires, 18-inch fronts, beadlock S77Bs or beadlock Bellax, and you're like, wow, this thing's amazing. I can't wait to see it run. Get up there, look down, and you fucking go, and it's like 11-1? What the fuck did I just see? This guy has $5,000 in wheels. And he won 11-1. Why didn't you just buy a blower? Stupid. You are fucking as stupid with your stupid money. Stupid. But it looks good. Stupid. Alex, if I switch to a twin disc clutch, do I need to crank relearn? Yes. Usually anytime you switch the clutch out, it's a very good idea to have the car relearn the flywheel mass. And the way to do it is with a crank relearn. The best way to do it, in my opinion. Okay, gayness is thick in here, says Joseph Spang. Got it. I want to get Tesla so I can just have all of Alex's sound clips playing as I drive by. The danger zone is great because if you're getting beat, if you're close to being out of injector, the danger zone encompasses everything. That's all you got to play. Bum, 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 bum. That's all you got to play. You know what that is. It's the danger zone. Cobra owners be like... Will LU47s work on low boost applications less than 10 PSI? True. Technically, yes, because the Roush kits come with, well, which generation? Gen 1, Gen 2, I really want you to have at least an MU52. Gen 3, an LU47 is enough to make 700 horsepower because you have 16 injectors. You have the LU47s and the direct injectors. So you don't need a big, massive injector on pump gas to make decent power on a Gen 3. Gen 1, Gen 2, technically yes, but I still want you to have a little headroom, so I suggest at least an MU52. Then they bump right before they take off. Yeah, oh my God. When I see an NA 10R80 car bump in, the douche chills I get, the chicken skin, I go, he bumped in. Yeah, he bumped in, right? It's NA. I don't know. I know he's gay. He bumped in. Could you imagine bumping in on an NA car? Stupid. It's stupid. Every time I see a guy bump in NA a 10R80 car.
Hey, get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
You tell him, Canelo. Oh, yeah. I installed the Whipple Gen 5 Stage 2 OPG, crank sprocket, suspension, tires, and a BAP on a Gen 2 MT82 331. Would you do a Calumet Stage 3, driveline, or 4 fuel system next? Your trans is working, so I do E85. I wouldn't change the trans until it blows up because all it's going to be useful for is a core when you get it back. So get the fuel system, brother. Full hard mode NA on Bellax all around. Could have went to Jeg Special and bought a blower too. One of Aldo Weld's builds impresses the shit out of me because it's been like 8.0 with bitch ass what are they called? VMSs? Yeah, VMSs. You know, like Section 8 stars, Poverty stars, Family Dollar stars. 8.0. And you guys on Bellax running 11.1? When a guy can run 8.0 on non-beadlock Poverty stars, and you're running 11.1, 11.2 on beadlocked Bellax, kill yourself, please. Please kill yourself. Did you hear Tesla is gonna offer $20,000 Teslas for the poors? Congratulations. You imagine, you know my favorite kind of people? The ones that buy a Merc, but it's the most base Merc you can get. The most base model. What is the bitchiest, whack-ass base model Merc you can get? Mercedes. What is the most bitch-ass base model Merc you can get? Let me know. And when I see a girl drive that, I'm like, bitch, you just bought it because it was a Merc. In my opinion, if you're going to buy a Merc, buy a Merc. You know, E-Class. Shit. Have you dealt with code P2BED Gen 3 10R80? P2BED? That can't be real. That cannot be. Alex Vlogs. No way that's real. Oh, fuck me. P2B. No way. Oh, fuck me. Someone said C-Class 320, C-Class 250, CLA 250, C250, E250, C300. None of you know what the fuck you're talking about. None of you know what the fuck you're talking about. Everyone has a different answer. The CLA, the C-Class 320, the CLA 250. What the fuck? I drive a foreign, says Sanchez. Oh, God, I hate when people use rap terminology. Like bust down, drive a foreign. A Kia is a foreign. Have you... Small diameter intake increases velocity, which creates more airflow. It also helps dissipate heat. Kilometers, 111. Got it. The Auntie Benz code P the bed. That's funny. P2B, P the bed. Oh, that's unreal. Gotta flex that Merc keychain. Did you ever see this meme when a girl flexes on a Merc, but it's an Amazon truck? It's an Amazon delivery truck, you know? Let me see. Girl flexing on Amazon delivery truck. Images. Let's see if I can find it. It was a girl with her nails done, and it was like, you know your worth. And it was, she had a picture of her hand on the steering wheel with her nails done, and then you zoom out, and it's an Amazon Prime truck. It was hilarious. I can't find it. SLS AMG. Okay, Matt 2011 GT says, with my stick S197 800 horsepower sans NOS, do you think it'll be all right when Delrin spherical bushings on the lower rail control arms, or should I have gone with both spherical? The Fairmont has Delrin. Been 1.2 60-foot times 870 at over 800 horsepower. So I think you should be okay. Donnie also had Delrin. Been 9.0s. So I think you should be okay. Same thing I said. I got the code recently. No fucking way. No fucking way you got that code. P2BED. No fucking way. P2BED. I'm going to actually look it up like a dickhead. Oh my God, it's there. So look at this. The P2BED code is a fuel rail code. So, fuel control system 2 rich bank 1. The adaptive fuel strategy continuously monitors the fuel. This TTC sets when the adaptive fuel tables reach the lean calibrated limit. Refer to section 1. So you got either a leaky fuel injector, fuel return line restricted, fuel pressure sensor bias, EVAP purge valve is leaking, or oil contaminated with the fuel. And I Googled it for you. I don't know why you couldn't do the exact same thing. If you're not making $500K a year, you're poor. So most of us are poor. I mean, yeah. I'd agree with that sentiment. What is rich? Define rich. Like what do you define? What is the definition of rich or wealthy? Or wealthy in the United States. There, that's better. Most Americans say that to be considered wealthy in the U.S., you need to have a net worth of nearly 1.9 million. That's less than the net worth of 2.6 million Americans. Shit. I'm poor. I shouldn't talk about them VMSs. I'm poor. So fuck all that. Chupapi says, Alex, I appreciate all the knowledge you give us. 25 and I lost my father in February. Been struggling for the last 6 months to keep my head high. Your daily show definitely helped me through this time. Wow, Chupapi. You know what? I appreciate that very much. I don't take stuff like that lightly. Some people are on the edge of... Look, you don't know what anyone's going through anymore. Like, you have no idea what people are going through. And if someone says, hey, man, your show's kept my head above the water. I lost my dad. He was cool as shit. And he was huge in my life. And the fact that you make me laugh or give you some kind of entertainment, or at least because I am 43 years old, so a lot of people are younger. So they look to me as like a, adult figure that gets it a little bit. And no, I really do appreciate that. I'm sorry that your father passed. And I appreciate the fact that I can give you a little bit of humor and something to look forward to on a daily basis. Thank you. And again, my condolences for your father passing. Alex Vlog says, same thing I said. I got that code recently. Got it. Mercedes van meme Google image. Thank you. Mercedes van meme. Mercedes van meme. Let me go. Yep, there it is. Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. There it is. Yeah, she's got the nails did and the Merc steering wheel. Bam. Amazon Prime delivery vehicle. Fuck out of here with your bullshit. I love people that flex on dumb shit like that. They're fucking stupid as fuck, bro. Hate all that. Hate that shit. I think the guy actually sent me an email. So I want to get his question answered. Yeah, here we go. Is it? Wait, no, it's Man Deep. No, goddamn it, no, he still hasn't sent me an email. Resend the email, dude. Uncle Alex, Poppy. I'm so poor. This stream called me broke in Elvish. Right. Damn, my couch definitely touches the wall on both corners. Poor but fast, thanks to lunch, says Daniel Mahano. Owning a house and a friend and clear. Okay. Got it. I'm NA and my car is raggedy as hell. And this weekend, I'm making it even more ragged out. Here's to 7 months and to many more. Guys, happy 7 months. I appreciate you guys. You guys have reached the 7 months since I started the member stream or the membership tab. And I'm going to get you guys member videos. Look, things are a little hectic right now, but once things even out, I'll get you members only videos. No sticking shit up my ass. I'll get giveaways, members only giveaways. You guys have already paid. So I'm going to make sure I get giveaways coming for the members only. And I'll do that on a members live stream. And I'll either randomly pick you or make sure that your comment is the highest liked on a members only stream. And I'd love to just do potentially weekly giveaways, whether it be an RTD device with a Lund tune or just a Lund tune and you buy your own device, or something with Power by the Hour, shirts, Vinyl Freaks and Company, something. I'm going to try to make it up to you guys because you guys have supported me for 7 months. That's an amazing thing that people give a shit about this guy's show for more than a second. I appreciate that. Here we go. 392 credit score. Said talking about the Scat Pack and the Section 8 car, the Challenger / Charger. Clutch Creature became he's been a member for 5 months. Look at that. He's a bitch level member. Top 5 childhood meals. I don't know what the fuck we're going to talk about childhood meals. I was a broke kid. It was government cheese, sugar water, hot dog on Wonder Bread, and junk food. Like whatever you can get with food stamps. You know, whether it be Sixlets, like literally, like you get butterscotch candies, Mary Jane's, Sixlets, and then you know, rice and beans and meat, right? And then you had, you know, sugar water and government cheese, like legit, like that. I legit had that stuff when I was a kid. So childhood and good meals doesn't correlate in my mind. Omar Garza, he's been also a 5-month member. And this thing keeps telling me everyone has been in here for a certain amount of time. That's cool. That's very cool to see. If no kart videos, can we get weather videos? I don't know what that means. Ivan Smith says, worth the membership for sure. How do I check how long I've been a member for? I don't know. How do you guys do that? I don't know. I don't get it. Halfway man to my pregnant man emoji. Yes, guys. If you make it to, what is it, a year? You will get your pregnant man emoji. And I think it is a year. So let me go to YouTube Studio. We're going to go to the memberships tab. And let me see, memberships tab, monetization, memberships. And right here, we're going to look at this. What a great thing. This right here is going to be your next. So you got 1, 2, so 6. After a year, you're going to be able to have a pregnant man sticker. And these are all the emojis that I have available. So yeah, hopefully you guys get there. Hopefully the channel is up that long to get there and get you taken care of for sure. Government cheese and generic saltines. Oh boy, you are kicking me in the feels. Generic saltines and powdered milk. Jesus, you guys don't know how good you had it. YouTube thanks all the members. Thank you very much. Do you tune many Gen 1 Mustangs with stock 18 cold air intake? Not many, but the ones that do really love the results. The stock 2018 cold air is over 97, 98 millimeter, close to 100. And it's a great upgrade. It's Ford OEM data. I literally go to our file system, go to 18 stock cold air, give it to you. Boom. It trims perfectly because it's Ford OEM data. Bada bing, bada boom, send you on your way. And people go, God dang, it actually feels better. And I go, yeah, and the IATs are low and it is Ford data. It's a very good part. The money you've saved me from buying useless parts has paid for my membership multiple times over. Thank you, Scott N, member for 7 months. Totin for 6, says Ivan D. Mandeep Singh is me, sent PayPal and email question. Oh, yeah, Mandeep Singh talked about some smell. When he was going wide open throttle, he says, Alex, sorry to bother you here, but I don't want to ask this in the chat tonight. He says, I feel embarrassed, but I can't work on my car myself. From the last few times I do a 0 to 60 pull from a dig, I smell something weird like a burning foul smell. Hope it's not sasso from the transmission. Any suggestions, please, sir? And thanks. And he goes, I forgot to mention my car's an AT Auto NA, Steeda closed box, and Luntoon. I said, cats? He goes, yes, sir. I do have cats. So what is that what I'm smelling? That was me who sent the money on PayPal. You asked in the live stream, JD Swag. So I'm telling you, if you go watt a lot in a car that has cats, it smells like rotten egg, like sulfur, like disgusting, gross, rotten egg smell. Like if you go watt a lot in your car, it enters this thing called catalytic converter protection because they physically get hot. And the Ford then commands tons of fueling to help cool the cat. Yes. So if you go watt and it goes 0.7, let's say 0.85 lambda, and it gets hot enough, they'll drop down to 0.79, 0.77 to keep the cat cool. And that's why when a car in front of you is hauling ass, you smell this nasty rotten egg smell coming from the back of the car because the cats are hot and they're being cooled by the fuel. And most of the time you see just raw fuel coming out the back of the bitch stock to keep the cats cool and keep them alive. Name every car you find in the hood. Nissan Altima, Nissan Sentra, Dodge 6-cylinder, any Dodge Challenger 6-cylinder. Guys, I know I'm in the hood. I go outside, there's 6 Dodge Challengers. None of them are RT, none of them are Scat Pack, none of them are Red Eye or anything, or 392, or nothing. They're all 6-cylinder pieces of shit. So the Altima, the Jeep Compass, basically the shitty cars of every auto manufacturer. The Jeep Compass, the Nissan Sentra, the Nissan Altima, if you think you've got an upgrade, and a lot of C-Class Mercedes, or the really old Mercedes. Remember those really old Mercedes people liked back in the day? And it became the ghetto car? The ghetto Mercedes. Which one is the ghetto Mercedes? Images? No. Yeah, this one. The CLS 63. This became the ghetto. This became every fucking ghetto. Every ghetto has this. This Mercedes. Like every ghetto has this Merc. Let me see. I saw something else over here. I don't know how the hell we started talking about Mercs. Ghetto Mercs idea. What? Let me see if I see. So yeah, I mean, there's a. But this, I forget. But this one, for whatever reason, has always been. Oh, Jesus Christ! I don't want to show my Gmail. This one, for whatever reason, has always been the ghetto Merc, and I don't know what body style. I have no idea. I don't care. Hey Google, what is the desired pinion angle? Again, 2.5, negative 2.5. Negative, right? You want to be slightly negative. I've been my Fairmont's at negative 1.5, and it's fucking mint. It's perfect. Joe Gomez became a member, Puti level member. Thank you, sir. And a proud channel supporter, Bam Bam's Flow. Appreciate that. Watt is for the track. And Crown Victoria, white or silver Malibu. Can't forget the Malibu. BMW 1 Series, the old Mercedes diesels. That's true. SXT and GT Dodge. How come 392 can't keep up with 10R80s? It's because it's heavy. It's 4,500 plus pounds, or whatever the fuck it is. It's really heavy. The Mercedes 300D, because their credit score keeps them down. At Alex Vlog, their credit score keeps them down. That's what keeps them down. Sneaky 83 gave me $20. Thank you very much, sir. I'm too poor to be a member because I'm NA nitrous assisted. Yonce50. How do you become a member? And you go, if YouTube Corrupt and Free Speech can put up the link again, just if you're on a computer, go to my channel and there's a little join button and just click the join button. If you want to know my birthday, because every single time people do it with PayPal, I'm going to put it up on the chat right now because PayPal's going to ask you, what's this guy's birthday that you're paying a membership to? And it's January 4th, 1978. Yep, I was born in the 70s. Fuck you. Is there a rule of thumb for compression? Say 10-5 compared to 11? I don't even know what the hell that means. Rule of thumb for what? If you have octane, I want you to have the highest compression possible. Again, if you have octane, I want you to have the highest compression possible. Garrett Augustin says, how do you become a member? And YouTube Corrupt and Free Speech, put the link up there. Thank you. Appreciate that. Matt 211GT says, in your opinion, what's the most horsepower do you feel is the max for a daily street strip car? 800. 800 is fun. Right now, the Fairmont, because it's light, feels like a rocket ship at 700. It feels like an insane rocket ship at 700. 800 on a full weight GT, I think is fun, doable, manageable. You're not going to break everything, and you'll gap 90% of the cars on the road unless you come across a similarly equipped higher horsepower vehicle. Unreal. What's the deepest tone, least raspy exhaust for a daily 5.0? Cloudy? Stock. Look, I don't like anything but MagnaFlow exhaust on Mustangs. I don't like anything but MagnaFlow Street Series. Anything that says race, rasp, fuck, extreme, baller, I don't care. It has to be street. So the MagnaFlow Street Series exhaust is, in my opinion, the best around by far. Kilometers 111 became a bitch level member. Thank you. I appreciate you, sir. Turbo Smart manual boost controller versus e-boost 2. What's better for reliability? I don't know. E-boost seems to confuse a lot of people. The e-boost people seem to like be confused on the gain settings, on the duty cycle stuff. Honestly, YouTube videos tell you exactly what to use. Now, the boost leash is the easiest I've seen. The E-boost seems to be a little less user-friendly, but has more options. But honestly, best, no idea. The best boost controller is a pulley. A pulley. Love you. Thanks for the money, Jonathan Cervantes, but a pulley. I'm a blower guy. I'll get a turbo eventually just to have it, just to see. But I don't think I'll ever go turbo on the Fairmont. Nah, the Fairmont will go crank-mounted centrifugal before it ever goes turbo. MBRP Street with H-pipe is very nice. Tyler Highstand. No, do not listen to Tyler Highstand. I hear him a mile away. He said deep and like nice. Your car is loud. It's not raspy loud. It's deep. But once you go blower, it changes the tone of the car. So be careful what you get NA versus what you get blower, because my MagnaFlow Street Series exhaust went from being insanely quiet NA to downright fucking rowdy. Boosted. It just changes the tone. Corsa Gaze, GT500 quad tips. That's right. Any GT500 muffler is King Daddy. But the problem is most people have S550s now. Slowly, the Gen 1 Mustang Coyote 11 to 14 is slowly being phased out. And you're starting to see them less and less. And people like Dakota owns a Boss 302. King Daddy Gen 1 car. And he would consider probably selling that and get himself into a turbo SI50. Why? Ride quality is just not even close. Not even close. It's a completely different car. I remember Mike Whedon worked at VMP, and he was a excellent tech. Is an excellent tech. Shout out to him. He started working on Mustangs at VMP, and most of the stuff he worked on initially was Gen 1 cars. Gen 1, he put a blower, and he did a killer job. Blower. And once he put a blower on 2 or 3 times, dude had it licked. And he finally put a blower on a Gen 2 car. And he drove it. And he came back and he says, why would you ever buy a Gen 1 car when this is available? It's just completely different and refined and nicer and drives better. I go, yep. Unfortunately, Gen 2 is so far ahead in terms of refinement over the Gen 1 that it makes the Gen 1 not that desirable. But it tugs at my heartstrings because it was the first vehicle that I actually went decently fast with. So when I get some money, I'll have a Gen 1 black car again and do stick shift shit. Fuck around, for sure. Garrett Austin became a member. Toti level. Ooh, top tier level. Look at you go. Matt 2011 GT again says, fully built Gen 3 block, 12 to 3 compression, stage 3 cams, all MMR timing components, boss heads, 2300 Edelbrock, 265 8 rear pulley. What is the max nitrous you'd recommend for the track? Wet shot or dry shot? Wet shot 125, dry shot 75. That's the way I look at it. And I treat it just like boost. I treat it just like boost because you have a little 2300 zipping around. So I'm not really worried about the boost level. So you can go at least a 125 wet, 75 dry. Israel Rios became a Bitch Love member. Thank you very much. Young, immature now. We have grown up and can't hear me. Yeah. Young, immature now. We have grown up, can't hear me now. Tyler is one of those guys that I was never like him. I was never full of energy and like, oh, I want to work on cars for fucking 30 hours. Fuck that. I wanted to play baseball up until I was like 35 years old. And that's all I concentrated on that. But he seems to love to work. So I'll get him to work eventually. I mean, it's a bunch of shit I got to work on. But, you know, I don't want to just start spending money left and right. Because when I start modifying the vehicles and spending money on the vehicles, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 is gone really quickly. YouTube Corrupt says, when is it worth it to get an ice tank? And would you do an ice tank over on a street car, 3.0 Whipple, going to pulley for 850? If that matters, you don't need an ice tank for 850. Honestly, the Whipple heat exchanger and intercooler in the blower is actually really damn good and pretty darn efficient. That you don't need a ice tank at that power level. In my opinion, it's all about IAT. Once IAT starts to reach 140 at the end of the track, it's time to consider an ice tank, or I'm gonna say it. Meth. That's right. I have seen blower cars, Paxton blower cars, where they relocate the IAT Gen 1 to the manifold, and the temperature drops insanely well. And it's like an octane additive, basically. It allows you to have a little more timing. But I did tell the customer, please do not run out of meth ever. Okay? This tune that has more timing in it will blow up if you do not have meth in the tank. He goes, understood. And he keeps his tank full all the time. And every time he sends me logs, IATs are 65 degrees. Top 70 in 100-degree heat. Super cool. 30 degrees cooler than ambient. Like, it's 90 out. He's got 65-degree IAT in a blower car. Getting 20 degrees. Super cool. So look into that too if you want. I still love my 2011 GT manual unless someone offers good money, says Pedro Parra. Hillary Clinton says 2010 GT is a classic piece of shit. Tyler Heights says 68 hours last week and 4 side jobs. Yeah, fuck all that. I'm good. Hey, man, get it done. But you're just living on energy drinks. So one of these days, you're going to piss out a rock. You're going to piss out a marble one of these days and go, yeah, my body really doesn't enjoy a bunch of just energy drinks. So 3 days after I bought my 15 Mustang, it got rear-ended, but it's getting fixed. So hopefully you can tune it when it gets done, says Garrett Austin. Matt Maldonado says, I totally agree, Alex. I have an NAFBO and the same RST clutch. My brother has a 15 Pro Charge on E, and his car is smoother, drives in every aspect than my 14. I almost traded my Gen 1 for a Gen 2. I got this thing super light, and I'm building the motor next year. Jared Wells says, when I come down to Florida, we're going to throw pass. I don't know what that means. Is that a Texas thing? I don't get it. We're going to throw pass. Candace Page says, hey, Alex, how much can you push boosted Gen 3 with a G2 400 pump and JMS boosted pump on 109? Boy, well over 800, 900 horsepower, right? As long as you have enough fuel pump and the fuel is dense, you can make as much as you want. I mean, technically, the density of the fuel dictates how much boost you can use in the vehicle. So pulley down until the fucking thing starts to run out of fuel. Then pulley up a little bit after that. So it really depends on how dense the fuel is. So if you're on MS-109 and you're close to running out, the C16 is a little denser and you can run C16. Went from S197 to S150, and damn, it feels night and day. Mike Sorash says 24 and 25 gaps. Okay, so basically, if your motor's built, Matt 2011 GT, honestly, I don't like more than a 150 shot in any application, even NA. For whatever reason, the nitrous doesn't disperse evenly, especially through a blower car. It's got to go through rotors first, unless you put direct port shit going right to the cylinders, and I highly doubt you're doing that. When does the S197 become the new Fox body? It's already there, Alex Cadell. The S197 is the new Fox body. People are already doing Fox body shit. They're selling rollers. They're parting out parts. So right now, it's the time to get S197 parts. And if you have a big barn, start stocking a whole bunch of S197 parts. Control arms, rear ends, brakes, everything. You're going to want to have that stuff. Because one day, all of a sudden, you're going to realize that 10, 20 years down the road, that car's worth decent money. Because it's a very good car. The S197 is a phenomenal vehicle. It's just not as refined as the S550. But I'm telling you, it's going to be the new Fox body. Because you can make that sucker fast real easily. Throw baseball, I mean. What am I, your fucking dad? You can't catch it. I mean, actually, I don't know. I haven't thrown a baseball in a while, so who knows what the shoulder can do anymore. Is 2 jobs at 18 normal? It's not normal, but I'm happy that it's not normal. In your early years, you are built to work. Your early years, the fact that you can recover quickly, the fact that you can just work nonstop, the fact that that's the time to make your money. When I see people partying at 18 to 30, I go, you're wasting your good years. Like, a lot of people think they're wasting their good years working between 18 and, say, 35. No, that's the years you should do nothing but work so you can enjoy your later years. Because the last thing you want to do is party, 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 and all of a sudden you're 40 one day, and now you have to work hard, and your body just can't keep up. It just can't keep up. I have been to many job sites as a millwright where a man is well into his 50s and he is wrenching on shit. He's hammering on shit. He's fat. He's out of shape. You could tell that he can't recover. You could tell everything hurts and he hates his life. And I'm like, what'd you do in your early years? And he's like, I fucking partied my life away. Yeah, I got good memories, but I'm miserable. Now, I understand. I'm 43. Luckily, I got out of the physical game of work at 38 years old. Or 37 years old. Thank God I did. Thank God I did. Because I was wearing down already. And now I've made more money with my mind and my connections that I've made and my personality than I could have ever made as a young man busting my ass for 60 hours. But it took that kind of upbringing or that wrenching or that experience to understand and appreciate what I do now. 100%. Having a blast at Delray Beach. Went to eat at Old Key Lime in West Palm Beach. Really cool until the storm rolled in. F-150, S-550. If you are in Atlantic Avenue, Delray, like on the weekend, that place is fucking popping, bro. Popping. You'll love it. Matt 211T says, it is direct port. Halfway down the runners. Have 24 and 25 ring gaps. 75 to 100. You could do one. You could do 125 if you want. You could do 125. Mike's Garage is talking to Matt 211GT, so you guys obviously have that shit going on. Alex Smith said, I have a Fox body in S197. Does that mean I have 2 Fox bodies? Pretty much. People nowadays don't even want to work, says Mendoza's Coyote. I'm blown away that people are having a tough time finding employees. I'm blown away. Every single place I see has a help wanted sign. And people are just staying home because they're getting unemployment benefits and they're just chilling the fuck home. Like when they extend the moratorium for people to get tossed out of their house because they haven't paid rent in years or a year, that's crazy to me. I say let that shit expire and let people get back to work so that their landlords can get paid, or at least housing can become available to paying tenants. Crazy. Does the Vortec Max Flow race bypass flow valve enough to handle a 3.3 pulley on a Paxton 2200? No, I think you need the red race, like a red race Pro Charger one. According to Beefcake, he said you need something bigger for a 3.3 pulley, and I found that out because it opens. I have a 3.3 pulley, and on the dyno pull, it made only about 600 horsepower because the bypass valve opened up, and it was the max whatever. So I need to redo the blow-off valve in the white car when I get everything back and running properly again so that I can put a 3.3 pulley and get the most power out of the 3.3 pulley. Matt 11T says, thanks, Alex. You're welcome, sir. Daniel Mahano says, yes, sir. Working 16-hour days to build my car to have fun with it. Very good. Scooty says, I'm pissed that the eviction bill ended. Now my landlord is trying to kick me out. You should get kicked out, Scooty. I think you're being funny, but if you haven't paid rent, you need to get kicked out. Plain and simple. Eric V says, yep, I've been short-staffed a few months now. Alex Cadell says, if I pay to fill the tank, can I get a ride in the Fairmont? Fuck me. Y'all can get a ride in the Fairmont. If you happen to catch me on a day where I'm available and you're local, you can get a ride in the Fairmont. And then get out of the car and leave. I do not want to chill out with you. I don't want to hang out with you. I don't want to talk to you. I'm fucking weird in person. I got so many things going on. If you happen to catch me on a day when I'm around, yeah, come on down. Here you go. Like Nixon Tarpio went for a very small ride in the Fairmont. He didn't even get to go for a full ride because the belt's shredded. Now that the belt's situated, I owe him a ride. Boosted T56 swap 13 full body for sale. Boosted T56 swap 2013 full body for sale. Okay. They canceled the motivation. Got it. Hillary Clinton says, everywhere wants you to work 12-hour shifts. Done it. Never again. Never again. 12-hour shifts, your whole day is gone and you feel terrible. Now, you make good money, but unless it's a 3 or 4 day shift, I'll do a 4-day for 48 and 8 hours overtime. That's how I do it. But I'm not going to do 6 12s. Are you smoking? Hey, Alex, is the issue with the Gen 3s a direct injection that they added? What the fuck are you talking about? What's the issue? There is no issue with the Gen 3 DI. There's no issue with the Gen 3 DI. The final COVID variant is communism. I saw that meme, or I saw that thing John posted. The final COVID variant is communism. Marlon Galindo says, you think everything will start closing again, shutting down businesses and mask mandates? Not in Florida. The governor put a executive order to not mandate masks and no mandatory shutdowns. The government cannot make you shut down because Florida will say, fuck you, because we went through that shit and we're not going to do that shit again. The amount of people that got the Delta variant is higher, but the amount of people that are dying from the spike is like nothing. Like more people died in car accidents in Florida than died of COVID. It's crazy how they're trying to shut that down for like nothing. That Street Fighter playing in the background brings back memories like a flashback time. That's why I love it. Some people just stare at it and they're like, oh my God, E-Honda. Oh my God, Chun-Li. Free rides in the Fairmont only if you ride a mouthful of bitch. Watch everyone get in line to get a ride and hush money. I'm in the FedEx truck no more than 6 to 7 hours a day, 200 stops sometimes. Wow, King B. The moratorium isn't fair to property owners. Exactly, Matt Ford. Imagine you're a property owner and your main source of income is rent. And you have, let's say, 6 or 7 tenants. And they all decided to stop working because they're making more money as with unemployment than working. And they don't have to pay rent because they put a stop to that. And now that landlord's like, wait a minute. Now I have to cover a $8,000 nut because the government fucked that shit. And I agree. How do you test for Delta anyway? You put 2 hands on your nuts and you turn your head and you go, that's how you test for Delta. About to work 312s with shit differential and then go to school making more money than I ever had in the military. Gotcha. You the man. Thank you very much. It's Candace Page. I have an HP tuners by another company. How can I get you to personally tune my Mustang? I will not personally tune any Mustang. I will tune a Mustang if it is ordered at Lund Racing and if the customer service representative gives me the tune. But in person, I will never tune any Mustang in person. Sorry, it's just not how I do it. Here in California, you have to wear a mask indoors starting at August 6th. Even if you got the vaccine. Haha, so much for the vaccine. Exactly. I do 612, sit on my ass all day on the computer. It's not that hard. Can be stressful at times, but it's well worth the money. Oscar Argueta. From San Juan, Puerto Rico, thank you for your time, says Tony Rosa. He actually said Team. Thank you. Thank you, Tony, from Puerto Rico. Dead ass, bro. I'm 6'1", 165, and I run all day. Yeah, damn. I mean, FedEx makes you lean. Thomas Akumbe says, now they're saying there's another variant called Delta Plus. Sounds like a premium subscription where you get extra peanuts on every Delta Airlines flight. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. You make me wear a mask. Fuck you. I'm in Florida. We're fucking free here. We do whatever the fuck we want. One girl that I gave the boyfriend experience to a couple of weekends ago, she was like, oh, wow, nobody wears masks in Palm Beach County. I'm like, why would they? Why the fuck would they wear masks in Palm Beach County? Oh, down by me they do. I'm like, down by you, there's a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. How light do you think you can get Section 8? 3,200 pounds. Right now it's like 35 and change. So I could probably take maybe 3,300 pounds. Doors. I mean, I'm saying extreme weight reduction. Optic armor, doors, hood, front half the car. But I'm not going to do that. Fuck that. That car is going to stay just like that. I'm just going to add more boost. This shit has started a precedent. Lock stuff down anytime a flu is bad. What's going to happen when the regular flu comes around? What's going to happen when the regular bitch-ass flu or the regular seasonal cold comes around? You going to shut that down too? This is all control, bro. Fuck that. Alex, how much would you charge me to spec a Gen 2 truck cams for a max effort build? What? Spec cams? You know who specs cams? Engine builders. Engine builders spec cams with portaheads built by AFS with C-Boost in the future. George Sanchez, stock cams. Make your life easy. Please stop falling in love with cams. For whatever reason, people fall in love with cams. Stock cams. How much power are you looking to make? 1,000, 1,100? Been done with stock cams. Stock cams. Stop it with the cam game. I don't understand people with cams. Like, Coyote is magical because you don't have to fucking get cams in it to make 1,000. A stock sealed Coyote with boost and E85, 1,000 horsepower, Gen 2 and up. Not for long, but Gen 2 and up. So why do you want cams? I don't understand people's fascination with cams. Fairmont, stock cams. Red car, stock cams. White car, stock cams. GT500 has cams, but it doesn't have VCT. So wherever they go, boom, they're happy. So that one has cams, but it has a built motor. All these COVID-19 cases made the flu disappear in 18 months. Isn't that funny? How the flu's gone. Hey, I got cough, flu-like symptoms, and a fever. Oh, you must have the Rona. How about the regular bitch-ass flu? I want to run cams and don't know which one to work best on a Gen 2 Coyote Pro Charger. Ismael De Leon, stock. Jason Fabric is no such thing as a regular flu anymore. I can see it now. Have you been forced by your employer to get vaccinated? Call us now at law offices, etc., etc., etc. In 10 years, you're going to be sitting in your living room and people are going to be like, I don't know, my kidneys just shut the fuck down for some reason. I got the A, B, C, D, E booster shots. I shipped my guts out the other day. I don't know what happened. I'm good. I'll pass on that shit. George Sanchez says, stock cams it is. Stock cams, guys. Stock cams. Stop fucking around with cam, bro. I've been Bumble swiping while listening to this whole live. Bumble be popping. I don't got shit on Bumble. Ain't nobody popping with me. Mask argument. Stand in smoke-filled room for an hour and see if that mask filters. Spoiler, it doesn't. It's designed for splatter and contaminant control. That's what they say. In case you just spit when you talk. Why don't I just wear this in front of me the whole day? This is better. This is better than a mask. You can see the difference. It is no difference. The flu and cold are no longer a thing. I was trying to race an SS today, but the owner didn't want it. Thoughts on PBD tunes? Why would I talk about a competitor's tunes, Ephraim? Come on, be smart. You remember. Clint Jones says, it's that push rod life got him hung up on Ecamm thump. It's not power, it's sound. They stupid. No. Some people think when they get cams, and then they put them in, and the thing's like, la, 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 la. Wait, tuner, I put cams in my car. Okay. Why is it going, la, 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 la? What did you think was going to happen? Well, I thought I was going to go... No, it's VCT. Ain't gonna chop. A grapefruit mask. Exactly. Do you imagine walking around with a grapefruit mask? Yeah, wear that, motherfucker. You can lose some weight. You lose some weight while sucking dick.
Now, ladies, remember, grapefruit is also a fat burner, so you're actually losing weight while you're sucking his dick.
Exactly.
Now, once you're doing this technique, it feels amazing to him, but he still has no idea what you're doing.
That thing just kept going. Hey, Alex, I watch every show, and I've been watching your video since 19. I just became a member and wondering if you didn't see any of my messages or the question at about SP3 racing fuel. What? West Palm Beach, direct port, final COVID variant is coming. We think everything will start closing. The shit has the president lock stuff down anytime a flu is bad. Alex, how would you charge me? Spec out of clutch. I don't see anything about fuel. Where are you? Where are you? Forest? No, where are you? Can I miss Camp Job? No. Fuck. I missed them. They changed a few picks in the bio, then got a bunch of matches. Good for you, Jared. I didn't. I keep my same shit up and no one cares. Where is the thing about SP3 fuel? Forest Cloud. Let me scroll up and see Forest Cloud. We got a couple minutes left, so I'm gonna try to get Forest Cloud here, but I don't see it. Ivan, JD, Morga, John, Scott, Marcus, Phil, Matt, Clip Clop, Omar, Kanye, and Zane, Corey, Alex, Hunter, Leo, Road Rage, Matt, Hunter, Juan, Matt, Kyle, Boxy. No forest, no forest, no forest, no forest, no forest. Dude, there's no forest. Here we go. It just says Booty level member. It just said you became a Booty level member. I didn't see anything about a paid question. Andres, King B, and Mike Garcia. I don't see anything about a paid question, Forrest. I apologize if I missed it, but I don't see it. Sometimes it's not a guarantee that I'll see it. Guys, understand, it is not a guarantee. It just gives you a higher chance of me seeing it because it's a paid question. Can't wait till we fully dial the car in, getting you some logs tomorrow. 10R80 Allen. Nice. S550 10R 6R80 car, $90,000. What would you be comfortable throwing at it? A rebuilt motor. 90,000 miles. Look, you could put 10 PSI in it, but I wouldn't go past that. 90,000 miles is 90,000 miles. You got to treat it a certain way. It's not a 60 or 40 or 20,000 mile motor. 90,000 miles and then throw boost at it, it might pop sooner than later. You know what I'm saying? I bought a motor with lock cams from S197 for big boost, says Edwin Martinez. Good for you. I am on a Vortec V316 Coyote 1050s. Long tubes. Which fuel system would you recommend for high 780s? Are people fucking on crack? Four Innovations is the only fuel system I recommend. No other. So stop asking. No other. Oh my God. People are asking, what fuel system? The same one I've recommended since I've been around. What's wrong with people? What's the difference between an LS swap Fox body, a driver, and a vacuum cleaner? The position of the dirt bag, Steve Will. Nice. Very good. My buddy visited Tampa and I told him you said it's a dump and he agreed. It is a dump. Tampa sucks. I'm sorry, guys. It doesn't suck like if you come from Kansas City or, Oklahoma or St. Louis, but it sucks if you live in South Florida. It's trash. It's no good. It's junk. It's full of fucking retards. It's stupid. I don't like it at all. I'm good. I'll pass on Tampa. All right, guys, I'm going to get the hell out of here. Thank you, everyone that tuned in today on the YDBT Daily. Luckily, the thunderstorms didn't knock out power, and I was able to get a full stream in. I appreciate the brand new members and the members that have been over 7 months. Highly appreciate you guys just watching some idiot talk shit on cars every day. So tomorrow I'll be on at 5. That's right, YDBT Daily, 5, right after work to talk some more shit about whatever pops up during the day. I tend to just throw subject matters out there, and it devolves into which is the most ghetto Mercedes you can buy, and slurping sounds, and, that I might have to give Kyle Brandon sexual services for the amount of money he has given this chap. Matt 2011 GT2, he's not that far behind. All right, guys, I'm going to get the hell out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining Talking Shit YDBT Daily, the Tuesday edition. See you guys tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard.